been a lot of talk this week on contracts. Specifically, the biggest one about to be signed, history of the sport.
Did you read the news this morning?
Which news? There's been 100 different things said about it.
I don't know. I read in the West Australian this morning while I was ordering a coffee that apparently Harley's management team have presented a long-term offer to the West Coast Eagles, like what they would like it to look like for a very long extension.
Yeah, I believe it's a 10-year deal, and someone's saying his manager went to him, and then other people are reporting that the club has come back to Harley and said, we want to get a long one put away, as opposed to the 5 years they might have been offering. And then over that time, if they're signing 10 years, they can offer more money.
But with his current form, does he warrant that much money? This is going purely on potential.
Well, if you've seen in the last 2 weeks, you'd say yes. You got a 20-year-old carrying an entire football team.
Yeah.
Carrying? He doesn't impact the game.
Are you joking?
You're joking.
What's
right?
his average disposal like? What, 10 this year? 11?
You know his average.
It'll be like
his
17,
averages
18
for his
probably.
age and games are higher than the best players in the entire competition.
I don't see it. I'm not sure. I don't feel the impact.
You know he had 20 disposals by half time on the weekend, right?
Yeah. And then what did he do?
He had like 10
He got
cleans.
tagged in the third quarter and then
Yeah.
went forward and kicked 2 goals in the fourth.
Yeah. He had like
All right. So this is right.
mate. He had
The
like
previous weeks, he's not been that impactful.
His average disposals are 19.
which is high at his age
Which
and the
is
amount of games he's played.
Average
is
in the AFL.
Is a higher average than what Bont, Dangerfield,
Yeah.
Dacos
Yeah.
all had at that point.
Yeah, but that's we develop a difference. That doesn't.
No, but
and what? Chris Judd kicked what, 6 on debut?
his averages are better than you name him. His averages at the amount of games and age he's at is better than the best players ever.
He is at least AFL average for all
Which is still
stats
not
apart
great.
from marks where he's slightly below AFL average.
Like, but we're not talking about AFL average. We're talking about those specific players at that
I
point.
know.
He is like
I'm just saying
he
this
is
year.
elite.
Yeah.
And he is getting better and better by the week.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you feel that?
100%.
100%.
100%.
Yeah,
Is sit down and watch him.
I do. I
Yeah.
do.
Watch him, and like you know, there's talk about him, and there's a lot of comments. He's carrying a team. He's not. They shouldn't have dropped Elijah Hewitt. That was a fucking dumb move.
He's in elite status for goals this year.
Yeah.
And above
How many
average
goals has he
for
kicked?
Hines this year.
Was he double digits yet? Just.
I actually can't see that.
He'd be averaging 1.5 a game,
Oh, maybe.
1.3 a game.
No, 0.7.
So how's he elite?
I
Must
don't know.
be because of his position.
Are you comparing
stats.
him to Charlie Dixon elite or like?
I was just looking at him at AFL stats.
Yeah. But like
Against the competition.
you got to
He has
look at
1.6 shots at goal.
Clay Hall's played 13 games now,
Hmm.
and he had the same amount of clearances as Harley Reid. So he's not the only 20-year-old in that side carrying him.
No.
There's another one there, right?
Brady
But-
Hoff would have been up there too.
Yeah, you got these 3 real young blokes just learning by themselves each week as they go. If you pay him that money and sign him for 10 years, you can build your whole team around it.
Oh, it's a lot of based on risk and potential. I don't see it yet.
What do you? Someone else is going to pay it.
Yeah.
Oh, but St Kilda will double it. I'm sure that. Same with Essendon,
Harley's
I'm sure they will.
Harley's management has told St Kilda, Melbourne, Essendon, and North Melbourne he's not interested. He doesn't. If he's going to go to a struggling club, he's going to stay at his club. That's what he said.
Yeah, why would you go from one bottom to another?
Correct. And at least at the club he's at, they have the capacity and the money and the draft capital to be able to build an entire team around him. And you look at all the young blokes they've currently got who are accelerating at the same pace as him, because what happens if you play with the best guy? You all get better.
And they've all had a good couple of years together where they're
100%.
really good mates.
It's like
too,
it's at the point now, right? Now you take a few of their real dismal games, put them aside this year. They've been relatively consistent in having a red hot crack
Well, they put more quarters
for 3
together,
quarters
yeah.
of a game, right? And
Yeah.
it's just they're not getting the success at the end of the game.
No.
But you put all that together, and it's all coming from a team that has 3 senior players in it, right?
Yeah.
Much like the Tigers. The Tigers have a few more senior players, which is leaving them in a better position, right?
Yeah.
But you're going to have that midfield already
If Brady Hofford had kicked a couple of goals, him and Harley were basically fucking.
Yeah, it's stat for stat, right? Brady Hoff's 23. Clay Hall's 20. Harley's 20. Right. And those three dudes are
yeah, Clay Hall wasn't far off it either.
Those three dudes are the West Coast midfield, and they're fucking. They don't even have 100 games between them. I don't reckon. Oh no, Brady's played 100 now, hasn't he? So
Yeah, no, I'm not saying they're not. I don't see
Brady Hoff would have played 100 games by now.
when I look at him. I don't see
Like
that's
70.
a $2 million performance. That's not. I don't see it yet. That's me.
Yeah, and he won't get to a $2 million performance for another 2 years. But then he'll be
Then why pay him that much money?
because he'll be a $3 million performance every year for the
66.
the next year. So there's not even 100 games between the three of them, and they're the core of a midfield.
Yeah, but people said the same thing about Jack Watson. Look what happened there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was a great prodigy draft pick, and
Jack Watts wouldn't even come close to Harley.
no, they thought that when he was
But
drafted.
this kid is actually doing it. You know, like the greatest players you can think of at his time in their career have lower averages than him.
But they're different times of the game. Like, there's different things. It's hard to compare different eras as well in terms of what they're getting.
But yeah, I think you're overlooking what the point of that is that like he is that consistent.
But
I think you're trying hard to not be on the Harley.
No, but you want to
train.
go back to when Dangerfield was like. You want to compare him to him. Like, how did Dangerfield go
Dangerfield's in
straight
that
up
list
into,
as well.
Huh?
Yeah,
He's eclipsing
higher
where Dangerfield was at this point.
Yeah, but
in
I'm
his
saying,
career.
did Dangerfield go straight up into the ones when he was drafted, or did he take a while to play the tours and then come up to the ones in terms of consistent play? Because Harley Reid went straight into the team.
So did
So
Marcus
you're saying he's a higher
Bontempelli.
average. He's played more AFL football at that point than those on average.
No, Marcus
Well, that's
Bontempelli
probably-
was
That's probably better then, isn't it? He's
Yeah.
probably elevating himself even more because
he'll
have to
progress
go into
faster
the
than
twos
they
to
did. Like,
level up to be able to play at that level.
All right, look, we'll go back and forth. I'm just saying he does not look at it like a $2 million player at the moment. A lot of it's going to be based on potential.
No, I think he does.
he has
Throw the
already
fucking checkbook at him.
proven that he's a $2 million player.
Yeah, 100%.
No,
100%.
between his output and his attitude, not $2 million.
Mate, I don't think he can be checked on his attitude.
Oh no, he's been checked regularly through the year.
Yeah, for playing on the edge and being a little bit fiery, but he will learn that. He's a fucking teenager. He will learn that.
Dangerfield played two games in the year he was drafted, and then played every game every year after that. So Danger's probably played more than Harley in his first 2 full seasons than Harley Reid has because he hasn't had suspensions and shit like that.
How many
Would be
times has
about
Harley
the
Reid
same.
been suspended?
Only once, 2 weeks.
But he has had rest weeks as well.
Yeah.
Had a few things like that. Whereas Dangerfield played first 2 seasons full, last 2 games at the end of the season he was drafted, and then straight into it. And I guarantee you, Bont's the same, man.
Yeah, he'll be up there.
Like,
But it's also conditioning. He came back this year. He's not in shape. That's an issue.
You can't say he's not in shape.
mate, he was 100% in shape. He just has frustrations.
So do I.
Yeah, we can tell.
You fucking hate everything today.
Mostly sexual at the moment, but that's a whole different topic.
Bont straight off the bat, playing from the get-go, premiership in his 3rd year.
Boom.
Yeah.
Much different team he stepped into. I mean, it's hard too because when you've got
Yeah,
players,
you're just
It does-
justifying the point. Harley's doing better than those 2 players
In
who
a shit team.
walked straight into good teams.
I don't see his impact. I don't feel his impact when I watch him. I don't feel it. Like a Brayshaw at Fremantle, everyone's like, oh, he's amazing. I don't feel it. Sarong is a great player,
Oh, I agree with that.
Yeah.
but it's like just because you can accumulate doesn't mean it's effective.
But he doesn't accumulate. He impacts the game. He legitimately forces that team to move forward. Like he is exceptionally good, and like
I think even some of his skill decisions haven't been great this year. Like he's tried to take on the tackle and he's been brought to ground. He's
You
not.
want him to take the game
Yeah,
on, man.
and
the
that's
moment
because he's being
stopped,
worn like a fucking glove.
The hi-
Because everybody else is seeing.
he's
how
getting
fucking
he's
good he
getting
is.
harder tags than Sarong gets. He's getting harder tags than Dacos gets. He's getting harder tags than
There was
everyone
a game
else.
they played a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember who it was against now, but every time he touched the ball, there was at least 3 players
On
that were
him.
on him.
And if you got opposition
There's nobody else
coaches
getting that. Not
treating
even Nick Dacos is getting
treating someone like that, and he hasn't even completed his 2nd season, that has got to be
That's saying something.
indication enough
Yeah.
that he is that damaging to the opposition.
But clubs haven't tagged like properly like it used to be in a long, long time. Like they'll still
Mate,
obviously
he
check
got
players.
he
but,
got fucking tagged so hard on the weekend because he had 20 touches and 5 clearances by half time.
yeah, and Judd used to have 5 blokes on him back. in
And
the
what
heyday
happened
as
to
well.
West Coast after half time?
Capitulation.
They
They
that's all because Reed was tagged.
Yes, they
Yeah.
literally stopped. They couldn't win the ball out the middle, which meant the Tigers just kept fucking running through with it. That hard tag literally won them the game.
No, other players need to do more. Not good enough.
Other players need
We're
to do
going-
more, but they're learning, and that's like kind of like what Finn was just saying. You've got Clay
Three-
Hall there.
You
You've
got
Brady
three
Hoff
kids
there.
without who are 100 games between them, less
Mm.
than 100 games between them,
They're the engine room right now.
taking on every single midfield in the competition. You got a forward line that has 100 games between them in your tall forwards,
Mm.
and you got a back line in their talls that has 150 games between them.
Hmm.
You literally got the team with the least amount of experience in all the key positions right now, and they are taking it. But specifically, the West Coast midfield is, look at their clearance numbers, and you got 3 kids in there. And before they dropped it, it was Hewitt. You had 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
4 kids with fucking 100 games
And they
between
brought
the
Tim
4 of
Kelly
them,
back in, who had
who did
little impact.
fucking
Might as well have left Hewitt out
yeah,
there.
fucking, and
They
he
need
better
to drop him permanently, might I add.
if he's not dropped again and Hewitt back in, I'll be fucking filthy,
Yeah.
right? Because they would have been better off with Elijah Hewitt in the side, right?
Yeah.
But you got to look at, imagine what that group is going to be like in another 18 months. Those
No, I'm not
kids,
saying they don't have
When
Yeah,
they're
potential.
all
I'm
at
just
100
saying
games
when-
each. And
with the way Wanganeen Malira plays on average, he's a $2 million player that I would invest in.
no way.
no.
He is cheap balls. He has no contest whatsoever. He's fast and he's got great ball delivery, but he's
And it's a
like,
different
He had like
position where he
38
gets
on
a
the
bit more
weekend.
free.
yeah,
he
but
was-
taking 38 disposals on the wing, you can have 38 disposals at 60% efficiency and 4 contested possessions does not make you as impactful as a guy who has 27.
Well, I got Tom Mitchell and
And-
Brownlow.
Tom Mitchell's were contested possessions though,
Oh, Tom Mitchell. He just
When he-
handballs.
but he was
He's
winning.
inside winning.
He was
winning
inside.
ball.
That's how Matt Prittis won a Brownlow.
Mm.
No,
because
but
he was
Matt Prittis is
racking-
a much more rounded player than
He was
Mitchell
racking
ever
up
was.
30 odd touches a game, and 26 of them were contested possessions at 90% disposal efficiency. Like that's why. Wanganeen Malira is a brilliant player. He's not a $2 million player because he is a junk ball getter, and his pace is what makes him so good. Right?
Well, that's what made Judd incredible when he first. Like, it was his pace and his attack on the ball.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
different. Judd was an inside midfielder.
yeah. Well, Miller is he's a bit of a different build, but I know what you mean. But
Yeah,
like, I'm
he's
just
like,
saying in
and
terms of
he's
output,
he's a great player,
Mm.
and he's going to have a very good career. But he's not a $2 million player.
Well,
he's
I-
not-
Yeah,
He's not carrying their team. He's not. And if they give him this contract, which I'm pretty sure he made the decision to stay there the moment he did that thing to Horn Francis. Like, that was it. Like, I'm fucking here. And they'll build around him. Darcy Cameron, still not extended. Marcus Bontempelli, still not extended. Chad Warner only took a small extension. These guys are all going, we want in on this.
yeah. But Warner's
Mhm.
output shit as well. Like, he's completely dropped
Because he
off the
doesn't want to
face of
be
the
at
earth.
Sydney anymore. He's just taken
Well,
the big,
don't take the paycheck if you don't want to play the
Fucking
game. Like,
take the fucking paycheck.
take the
yeah.
paycheck and then go home when you're ready. That's fucking.
yeah, but if you're gonna play and put the Guernsey on, you play. Like, there's
He
professionalism.
does play.
I
His
100%.
output's
Fuck
down.
all compared to
but-
what he's
I
output used to be.
100% agree with that. You play for the pride, right? You play for
Well,
the
it's pride in
colour.
yourself, your own performance,
of
even
course.
if when everything else fails.
Of course, but I want him back west. Fucking bring him in.
Like,
You're
and
gonna
he can come west when he's out of contract.
You're
But while
gonna-
you're playing, you play.
and I understand why he signed on because there was still no answer on whether fucking Harley Reid was going to be there or not.
Mm.
The moment he extends that, you're going to see trade requests and fucking free agency movements. Hunt, I'm telling you.
No, I don't doubt that
Yeah.
impact. But I'm
And
just saying
then when you can
Warner's
build the
output is
team
shit.
around it, and like James Warple still out of contract. Right? Who wouldn't want Warpedo in their team?
Warpedo.
Fucking bring him in. There's
Sam
like
Mitchell. Yep.
well, he's the one who's choosing not to sign.
Hmm.
It's like you got these players who are sitting there ready to do something, and they're like fucking guns. Just to summarize, I believe that the contract they're going to be put in there is 1.5 per year, and there will be you get a Brownlow, it's going up to 2.
Yeah.
You know, if you
Oh, it's performance clauses, isn't it?
yeah, it's gonna be around that. Couple of
Mm.
Brownlows, you're gonna get more, and it will be back-ended.
Mm.
It won't be front-ended. It'll be.
Well,
You're gonna,
starting at 1.5 and building its way up.
I don't
to
think it'll
your-
start there. I think it might be. It'll average out at 1.5
Yeah.
a year, but then I reckon there'll be KPIs on him specifically to
And
ensure
probably,
that.
like windows to renegotiate too, depending on where he's at. maybe.
Yes, yeah, I'd say so, but
Because you'll see more money.
yeah, like,
Just
but it
as I
won't be
said
front ended because he's got a few issues he needs to work on, and they're going to be KPIs in that, like stop giving away shitty frees,
Yeah.
stop mouthing off.
I think if it looks like that, it's a very smart decision from the West Coast, and it would be a very smart decision from Harley to take a contract like that to keep him
Because it will
motivated
help him.
to-
It'll help him just get past that
Yeah.
because it's just a juvenile thing. It's not anything more than
No,
like
exactly.
he's maturing, you know. So
Well, if all else fails, there's a couple of burger joints they can probably sweeten the deal with.